Hey, it's Adam. We got a big night tonight. I'm hosting a series of plays at the warehouse, and they even cast me in one of them, so that's exciting. Yeah, watch the place transform. This is for the Nomad Theater Group here in Bloomington Normal. Crap! So damn close!
Okay, so can we go now? We've got reservations, remember?
I only need a couple more minutes. I'm so close to perfecting this new signature move. I'm calling it the Pretty Boy Plunge.
Philip, please, we go through this every time. Adam didn't buy this pinball machine for your personal gratification. When you play it, you lose all track of time. You ignore me. And just you ignore me.
Come on, babe.
I really resent how much this stupid machine is interfering in my life.
Stupid machine? Andrea, this is Big Indian. Show some respect. He turns 50 years old this year.
That's another thing, Philip. Don't you think it's more than a little culturally inappropriate nowadays to be so enamored with a pinball machine called the Big Indian?
Never! 2 minutes. Time me.
Be right back.
Right, here we go. Come on. Come on, Pretty Boy Plunge. Here we come. Hey, what the? Pal, you better have a damn good reason for
I
doing...
do. We are going to have a seminar on the Kickapoo Nation.
Kick a who?
Philip, this is Professor Merlin, the wizard.
The wizard.
Professor Merlin Mallory, Native American Studies Chair, Emeritus, Landry University.
Is that so? And pray tell, Professor Merlin, why are you blocking my view just as I'm about to achieve my Pretty Boy Plunge? Big Indian and I are not happy about this at all.
That's what this is about, Philip. Big Indian.
Well, Andrea, swear to God.
You've got an unhealthy addiction to this machine, Philip, and its name is not respectful to Native American culture.
Yes! For example, did you know that the only reason Native Americans are called Indians is because Christopher Columbus labeled them as such? He erroneously believed he'd found the Indies. Thus, he declared, these folks must be Indians.
Professor, old pal, I think most everyone knows that. But did you know that this bad boy had an even more cringeworthy name than Big Indian?
What?
That's right. It was called Big Engine back in 1974. It was manufactured in South Dakota. Production on the machine had been delayed for 3 months because the indigenous employees at the arcade manufacturing plant balked at producing a machine with such a offensive name. It got changed to Big Indian.
Wow, you've done your homework.
Yes. Well, I am a professor. Now, I'm not saying that you have to stop playing Big Indian here, although from what Andrea has told me, the first step at recovery is understanding that you have a problem. Now,
Wait, what is this? Wait a second. Is this some kind of indigenous intervention?
It's for your own good, Philip. Don't try to find it. Listen to Professor Merlin.
Mallory. Yes. As I was saying, there have been numerous indigenous peoples here over the past 2 millennia. The last major group was the Kickapoo. They were here in McLean County as early as 1735.
Thought this was the land of the Illini-Wek.
That's right. Very good. The Illini were here first.
Like
I was the first to encounter the French missionaries and trappers, and sadly, many of them succumbed to European diseases. The survivors just moved on. Do you know René Robert Cavalier de Lussan?
No.
No?
No.
Merde. Well, at the turn of the 18th century, the Kickapoo, who are an Algonquin-speaking people, began to move into Illinois from southwest Wisconsin. Here. Due to pressure from the Iroquois, I have a plat map here where I want to show you notable Kickapoo settlements here in McLean County from roughly 1810 to 1825.
Oh, really? How interesting. Can you hold that thought, though, just for a second? Yeah. It's happening. Okay. Bye. You were saying?
Yes, right. Well, the most important settlement was called the Grand Village of the Kickapoo. Well, it's located in Leroy, Illinois. That's only about 20 miles from here. And then the Grand Village was kind of a headquarters. It served as a staging area for raids and where the French traded with the British.
My gosh, isn't that fascinating, Philip? The British, you say, Professor Merlin.
Mallory. Yes, it is interesting because you see, in the War of 1812, the Kickapoo sided with the British against the Americans, and well, the ramifications.
Andrea. Oh. Hello. I'm Cynthia, Philip's mother. It's so nice to meet you.
Professor Merlin Mallory, emeritus, Andrea University.
We just call him Professor Merlin.
Mallory.
Yes. When educated men, I've always had a weak spot for the smart ones.
Cynthia, why are you here?
Excuse me a moment, Merlin, will you?
Oh, of course.
I am here, Andrea, for my son. I understand he is close to a particularly high score, and I also understand you are preventing him from achieving it.
I'm perfecting a signature move.
What?
I'm really close to perfecting a new signature
Okay,
move.
whatever. My boy is about to do something spectacular pinball-wise, and you are not being supportive.
Where did you come from? Have you just been sitting in the parking lot waiting for this?
Let me answer that, Ma. I knew this time was coming. With all due respect, Professor Merlin, I knew eventually Andrea would pull some kind of stunt like this, and I had to be ready. I told my mom you've been trying to clip my wings when it comes to me and Big Indian here. Ma agreed to come advocate for me.
So, your mother, lovely Cynthia here, has really been at the ready for a confrontation you believe was inevitable?
Yes.
You're a grown man.
Yes.
Yes, but Merlin, you see, he'll always be my little boy. My little boy who works hard, has a stressful job, and serious responsibilities. Where's the harm in visiting Big Indian occasionally to blow off some steam? It's not like he's in a bar. It's not like he's gambling. It's not like he's some misguided thespian. So, you know, if it is an addiction, it's really not a serious one, is it? Yes, he should be more considerate. But that's a relationship, right? You give, you take, you compromise, you love.
Oh, that is just lovely. Your husband must be a very lucky man.
Oh, I'm divorced.
What? Oh, surely not. Such a beautiful, engaging woman such as yourself cannot possibly be unattached in today's world.
I know, can you believe it? Oh, what do you teach women? It must be English, your words flow like water.
Cynthia, you flatter me. No, I am not an English professor. I am a Native American historian.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. So do you and Mrs. Merlin sit about for hours discussing indigenous topics by the fireside, perhaps sipping a nice chablis?
Alas, there is no Mrs. Merlin. I live alone with my indigenous enthusiasm, sadly bottled and corked.
Oh, Merlin, that is simply wrong. You know, I know a little about our local Native American history.
Really?
Yes, I've been to the Kickapoo Tea Room in Downs.
I'm not familiar with it. Is it an historic site?
Yes, I think so. Well, it's just down the road a bit. I can show you where it's at.
Oh, I like that. I would love to plumb the depths of what makes Cynthia tick.
So the proposal you're making me fun. So are we good here, kids?
Absolutely. Thanks, Ma.
Of course, Cynthia.
Oh, it was nice meeting you, Philip. And Andrea, I hoped I've helped. And for what it's worth, I don't think you're a lost cause.
Thanks. I could be more. I'll be more mindful about things.
We'll see. Professor Mallory.
Well, Merlin, shall we? I understand the tea room has a lovely chicken salad croissant.
Oh, that sounds delightful. Perhaps with a chablis?
I like your thinking, college boy.